Welcome to Sudaca Vibes, a series of videos we're doing about different aspects of Paraguayan culture. We're going to talk a little bit about the best places to visit in Paraguay. So without further ado, let's get to it. First place on the list, obviously, is the main city in Paraguay, the capital, Asunción. It's the starting off point to get pretty much anywhere you want in the country. Lots of history, culture, architecture, nightlife, food, a little bit of everything. It also has some very interesting neighborhoods inside of it, one of which is called Barrio San Jerónimo. This is one of the oldest parts of the city, also government protected. It's recently been restored and is a safe place to go walk around. It's got a ton of recycled art, a lot of paintings and colorful walls and colorful buildings, everything. Very interesting place. If you like photography, it's a great place to go take some pictures. It's got an awesome area where you can sit down, drink a beer, check out the Rio Paraguay, the center downtown part of Asunción as well. An awesome place to go and spend the day. Next on the list we have Paraguay, a little town about 30 kilometers from Asunción. It's an artsy, kind of bohemian style town where you can go check out tons of different artesian handcrafts, I guess you'd call them. Tons of ceramics. You can get pretty much anything you want as far as ceramics are concerned. You can, from religious leaders to frogs, animals, Pokemon, whatever you want. Also, once a year they have a strawberry festival near Paraguay where you can get also pretty much anything that's made from strawberries. Jams, liquors, sandwiches, hot dogs made from strawberries, I don't know, whatever. It's also on a really nice lake called Ipacaraí. On the other side of the lake is a cool town called San Bernardino you can also check out. There's great sunsets. Very nice place to hang out for the day with yourself, some family, whatever. Next on the list, Salto Cristal. Arguably the best waterfall in Paraguay. It's a little hard to get to if you don't have your own car, but well worth the trek if you can make it. But be careful, the water there is freezing cold, and so it's probably best to go on a hot summer day if you're trying to swim. If not, be ready to aguantar that frío. Next we have Encarnación, the southern pearl, as many would say. Down in the southern point of Paraguay, it's on the border with Posadas, an Argentinian city across the river. It's a very clean city. There's a lot to do there. They have a beautiful beach you can go, put your towel down, hang out for the day. You can also go to some nearby Jesuit ruins. Not that I have been there, I can't say I've checked those out, but I've heard good things. I would recommend checking them out. Encarnación also has one of the biggest carnivals in South America, rivaling that of Brazil. Obviously not as big, but it's our own Paraguayan way of doing carnival, and it's definitely worth checking out. In February, I think it's held. Yeah, February. Next on the list, the Chaco. The Chaco is one of the most uninhabited parts of Paraguay, consisting of about 40% of the landmass, and yet less than 10% of the population actually live there. However, it's an awesome place to go check out if you're into wildlife, interesting landscapes. There's Mennonite communities there. There's still indigenous tribes. Take a nice excursion up the Trans-Chaco Highway up to Bolivia if you really want to. You can take a bus up there. If you're into hitchhiking, you can do that. Definitely one of the more distinct and unique places in Paraguay to visit, and not too many people go there. So if you're more of the rugged backpacker travel type, this is right up your alley. The Pantanal, one of the more secluded parts of Paraguay, bordering Brazil and Bolivia. It is one of the largest wetland systems in the world. However, it's a little tough to get to. But if you can make the trip up there, it's well worth it. So I've never actually been. Most people that have been have told me it's one of the best places they've visited in Paraguay. So if you are into making the trip up to some really secluded yet beautiful places, the Pantanal is the place to go. There's tons of wildlife, there's rivers, you can ride in a canoe, you can camp, eat exotic foods, see exotic plants, all sorts of good stuff up there. Definitely recommended, so check it out. And last but not least, we have Tres Candu, which is the highest point in Paraguay. Who wouldn't want to be standing on the top of Paraguay? It's pretty tall. For Paraguay, 842 meters. It's a nice hike. It's a good way to spend your day. You can camp up there. You can bring lunch, have a picnic, grab some beers, grab some strawberries you brought from Paraguay on the way. Definitely a good spot to check out. And that is it for this edition of Sudaca Vibes. Hope you guys liked the video. If you did, give us a like. If you want, share it with your friends, family, whoever. Make sure you follow us on our social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I'm Mike Coons with Latitude 25. This has been Sudaca Vibes. Hope to see you guys next time. Yaga Topata.